Alright, we're leaving. Lake Sakakawea. We have some confusion going on because Kiki is on the cooler eyeballing up to the coffee pot and Vinny's laying up there, so she's not sure what's going on. We're gonna stop and throw trash away because the trash is a long ways away. Voice command. Alright, I just gotta tell you, I can't get over how much space is in between these campsites. Ow! I didn't put any stuff on today and the black flies got in. Yeah. Now I think there's 3 campgrounds, and this one seems like the newest, I think, and the guy told me the shower house here was the newest, and a couple of the other ones, I wanted west facing so I could get that sunset last night, and the east facing ones seem a tiny bit closer, but as good as any I've seen, and these are just like, these are closer than those ones where I was at. But these are still...
Turn right. This is much nicer than Santa's sleigh.
These are still big spaces in between compared to most places. And they have some of these group ones where, you know, if there's 2 or 3 of you going, you can be right next to each other and bother each other constantly. You staying up there, Ben? So Kiki's going to the back now. It'll all get sorted out. I don't think he'll stay there very long because we're still going slow. There's a black fly. It's gonna make me have it drive off into Lake Sakakawea. Lake Sakakawea, I think that's it. So the prices were reasonable. I mentioned before, they get you for the vehicle entrance thing, and if you buy a pass, if you stay more than a few days, it works out being cheaper for you. But it was $7 a day, and they get you on your last day. Like today, I had to pay $7. But you know, some people hate that and think they're getting ripped off, and
1/4 mile. Turn right.
And I just think it's helping keeping these parks really nice. This is a very nice park. And I also did ask, I probably put it in a video, these trees up here on the left, I really like those. And camp rangers I was talking to said they are Russian olive trees. They're pretty. Here comes Vinny. He's down. And he's on my lap. Hey Keek, your coffee pot's open, Keek. That didn't last too long, did it, buddy? I give you points for trying, though, man. I give you points for trying. Oh, wait. I'm gonna leave. We're not gonna go swimming. There's a closed dump station right here. If you get to North Dakota, check this place out. Look, deer. I saw a deer a couple times, but my camera was never ready. You guys are just hanging out. Yep. Alright. There you saw some wildlife. It's warming up. It's really windy. Everybody talks about... Get out, fly. Everybody talks about the wind up here, and they're not lying. It's really windy. think I got that fly out. Hey, Keek. Come on up, girly. Come on. You gotta do it because I'm turning.
Continue on route.
Or don't do it now. Right when I'm turning, she was. You made it. You're safe. Got all kinds of dumps. This is just a nice place. And when I was talking to the camp people when I came back from my little 10 miles of the North Country Trail, they had a guy finish here last year. So I think it's 8 or 10 people have through hiked the entire 4,600 miles. Not gonna happen for me. All right. Oh, Vinny, come on, dude. We're leaving. Take that out the window. Welcome to the Dakotas, right? So here's where I came out of the North Country Trail, right through those woods there, and then it goes over this bridge. So I walked along the bridge. Probably saw already too many pictures of that if you're following along. I tried to say it before, I'll say it again. Third largest man-made lake in the country, 186 miles long. I think it said 13 miles at the widest part. Corps of Engineers did it, and if I showed the pictures down by the marina, there were a couple pretty big boats, bigger than I expected, so it must be relatively deep in most places and have relatively deep marinas for the couple bigger boats I saw that would sit pretty low in the water. A lot quicker to drive it at 50 than walk it. A lot of the banks are slipping away. Like even around the campground, most places you couldn't get to the water, and there were signs about eroding banks, so I guess you would have to be pretty careful. You can see them kind of over there on the left a little. Well, I can. I don't know how well the cameras do. And the end of this bridge spillway is where I stopped and turned around and walked back. So yeah, it was a good 10 miles total. But I walked pretty quick, probably 15-minute mile walking. Well, coming back it was probably that. It probably a little slower stopping and taking pictures. But that's my normal pace. I showed you this coming in, so I'll try to do my best to be more concise. I'll fail, but I'll definitely try not to show you things twice. Alright, we're on, what is it, 32nd Avenue, headed towards US 83. I got a tailwind hitting me now, which is nice. Hold on, Vin. Sorry. I thought it was a bigger divide. Okay. It's 70 here. Carrying on, heading north. I think we're gonna cross the same lake, Sakakawea. Looks like a pretty big bridge coming up. According to Elf Boy. Oh, Lake Sakakawea to your left, Lake Audubon to your right. Alright. There you go. Hope you enjoyed that. Just wide open spaces here. Yeah. Lots of wind turbines, and they're moving pretty good. I know they have governors on how fast they spin. They're probably right about there. It's not horrible winds, but, you know, constant up here. You burn one up if you let it free. Move the planet. I like seeing those. Bunch. A lot off to the right. Up here, it's probably the most dependable out of all the green energies. Okay. There's some windmills for you. And we're not in Holland. Still just cruising on US 83, headed north. Nice day. I screwed up the videos, but it was a pretty hot day, and I found this little bitty campsite. I got the last slot, and then another wanderer came in, and I said, hey, if they'll let you, I'll share it with you. And they let us, so all worked out. Have a great and wonderful day. Help others when you can.